what's that skeleton's name? His toe is moving, right?
Yep,
Clack.
yep.
Oh,
Click,
click,
clack.
clack. Yep.
My
Oh,
toe.
click, clack.
Come on up, Bert.
I wouldn't mind meeting Click Clack. I got a few things I could give him now.
We might have to still gamble a little bit.
It's okay.
Ooh.
And I identified
All
something,
right.
I don't remember what.
Oh,
Oh,
my
you
goodness.
identified the thing.
Yep. So what you identified was a ring that you had found on board?
That's right.
Yep, and it was a ring of water walking.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are the Water Walker.
All right. So, oh, I'm sorry. Is Lucy here?
Yeah.
She's listening.
Okay. As I say, I hadn't heard her. All right, let's see.
Oh,
Ooh.
good boy.
Look at something really quick, guys. I apologize. Jesus Christ. The monster manual for the NPCs for
Nuts.
this game alone is like, I think it's 97 or 98.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need to get good.
Yeah.
Yep. I need it. Oh my God. Has anybody used that background removal website yet?
No.
No.
It is absolutely fucking incredible.
Yeah?
It does a better job than Photoshop does 90% of the time. I'm not even joking when I say that either. I don't know what the fuck they did with that website and how they're utilizing shit. I don't know what kind of programming went into that, but it is absolutely incredible. You can take images that aren't even like characters or anything and create PNGs out of them. Like perfect example is I got ChatGPT to create a blood splatter. And I was like, well, I want to use this. I don't want to have to go through all the time of, like trimming it out on a piece of paper or in Photoshop essentially. And so I was like, I wonder if it'll work with that background website. Sure as shit, absolutely worked 100%. You can literally drag and drop it in there and it will fucking turn that into a PNG and you can use those as assets for whatever you're doing all day long.
That's really
Fucking
cool.
incredible. But I mean, if I don't know if you guys are ever interested in like getting together and working on Photoshop a little bit or making maps or doing anything like that. But that would be an integral tool all day long for speeding up processes. I mean, that's just like, anyways.
Someone's excited about it.
No, for real, man. Like when you run across something like that, that's like, oh wow, that saves me 100 hours of time in the long run. It's like, fuck, that's incredible. But anyways, so let's get started. The last time we had left off, each of you had traversed down to the shoreline, specifically the docks. And when you had gotten there, you had seen this horrific substance that had began to accumulate over practically everything. It was this scum adorning every surface you could see, floating on the water and rolling with the waves as they came in. Now, you had seen that, this substance, whatever it is, has a faint green glow to it. And unsure of its exact nature, you had basically tested it on your own hands, specifically Timber, who had done this, and he had realized very quickly that it was caustic in some way and literally began to burn away at his leather gloves as he was touching it. Now, having seen this, you made a mad dash for the docks that seemed to be unfettered by this as they were elevated far above the water. And you think that's the only reason why they haven't been degraded and dilapidated, much like the rest of the area. You've seen a number of boats throughout the marina here that have been completely sunk and you realize that there's not much to be seen here in terms of the docks, with the exception of 3 vessels that you had seen further into the docks. Now, you had come to the realization very quickly that you were not alone here, because when you had taken your first rest, you wanted to just get away from everything and bed down. You had found a fishmonger shack that was hanging over the water, and having gone into it and barricaded it, you would be woken up a short time into the night. Specifically, Gendry and Timber, the two of them looking out, seeing these bloated creatures, these bloated humanoids, in fact, one of them almost having fallen through the slats in the dock. One of the boards breaking had alerted all of you that something was going on outside, and having seen them, they had quickly made their way away from here, not knowing you were there at all. Having let the encounter go, you would make your way further along the docks, only to find that they are, in fact, degrading in certain spots. As you had all begun traversing over these, going towards the pier itself, you'd come to find that Greywind's weight was far too much to be handled by the dock that was basically, just disintegrating underfoot. He had managed to prevent himself from falling in by scrambling up. However, this had caused Bolrin a dilemma, as he had to use a spell in order to get around all of this and get over to where the rest of you were. Otherwise, he would have been left completely alone. Now, that having happened, you had continued making your way down the docks towards this main pier, and having gotten there, had seen there was something fairly strange going on here. Number one, there were all sorts of stalls and things off to the left and right of this main thoroughfare, heading up to what you could see was the Port Authority. Now, knowing that this is a substantially large building that you had seen, as you had traversed up these steps towards it, you had viewed a decaying corpse. And it wasn't like anything you had really ever seen before. It was just this fishy body that looked incredibly off, and you had seen it had been mostly eaten, and not really knowing what to make of it, heads or tails, you had continued on only to find the Port Authority itself barricaded from the inside. Knowing that someone or something possibly lurks on the interior, you had made an attempt to break in, only to find that there were these strange fish people humanoids known as Neridians, these deep sea dwellers that had come inland with the specific purpose of getting rid of this horrible malady on the ocean and getting rid of this green slime. And the individuals in question that you had come to talk with had let you know that they specifically were with a. I have to pull it up. You'll have to forgive me. Where are you, tribe?
The book scale?
Yes, it was
Orusk?
Orusk.
Yeah, right.
Thank you. So Orusk had gone on to inform you that they were here with the specific intent of destroying whatever evil lurked within the tower at the end of the dock. But he had told you something even more terrifying, is that they had already made the attempt, and in fact had done so with a rather large force, only to find that on their approach, they had effectively been wiped out, either trying to run away down the dock or jumping off the sides only to perish just the same. And only 4 of a large warband had managed to escape, the 4 that you had seen there at the time. Now, they are not in any kind of condition to fight right now. And they had told you that this was the case. You know, they were too injured from what was going on. You had healed a little bit of a burn on one of the figures. 2 of them are fairly injured, while the other 2 seem to be, better off. Orif specifically is perfectly fine. He doesn't look like he's encountered any kind of, harm in whatever ordeal took place. But you had basically decided that you were going to venture off and go look around as time warranted this. It was roughly about 2 o'clock in the morning when you had ventured away from Orisk and left them to lick their wounds, essentially, while you went off and explored. Your first encounter through the night is going down the main dock. You had headed towards the largest of the ships, a galleon of sorts. And upon approaching it, Timber had quickly discovered something was terribly wrong about it. He had gone on to note that something was lurking under the vessel, and you had seen very quickly why he had been running in terror is that a very, very large and aberrant, slimy, tentacled creature was actually propping up this dilapidated boat, preventing it from sinking. And you had surmised that this was a trap of some kind. Without really knowing any further details, this you had decided you weren't going to have anything to do with this at all, and you had also noted that there were several of the Undying on board that were clinking around in chains below deck that you couldn't see. Um, Elpro specifically had seen them moving about on the interior through portholes, and you all had collectively decided you were going to venture away from here and go to the next vessels down the line. And having seen, I'm sorry, that's a ship. The smaller ones were boats. You had gone on to see these other 2 boats, and having looked at them, you would quickly determine that the first of these vessels that you had made your way to was, somehow related to the corpse thieves that you had seen previously, much a long ago in the game time, so to speak. And having started connecting 2 and 2 of what was going on here, you had gone on to find a journal that was incredibly similar to what you had first found when you had gone about looking through an additional, excuse me, when you had gone about looking through an additional log kept by Carrad the corpse smuggler. Now, as you determine all of this, you had also gone about finding a hidden compartment containing several precious gems in addition to a ring, at which point you had identified this. Now, at this point, it was about 4 o'clock in the morning, and while all of you are completely and totally safe as far as safety could go in the nameless city, with complete darkness, Bolrin had begun to feel the toe that had been given to him by Click-Clack begin to move and wiggle. You immediately ran outside, some of you, and began to look around to try and see if you could find him. The last thing I told all of you is you could not see him. He was not in view. That is where we left off. We are going to jump right back into it.
It's a trap.
Okay, guys. What are you doing?
Um,
We were just trying to figure out the toe situation, correct? Is that what was going on?
I think so, yeah.
Kind of where we left off. And we were on the captain's quarters. Um, if I recall correctly, too, there was nothing else. Other than what we found, obviously, we found the box, the book that was very familiar to begin with, and other than
Yes.
that, it was basically everything else was. Nothing else seemed to be very anything of importance. With that, is it Borin? If you put the toe in your palm, does the toe like point in a direction by any chance, or is it just wiggling?
Does it point in a direction?
As you're sitting there feeling it, no, it does
No.
not. It just, wherever you turn to, it's just continuously wiggling like a
Damn.
worm.
Hope I could use it like a compass.
Like it does.
Do we remember why he gave us the toe?
It was to meet, to find again, basically, I think.
Yeah.
No, he didn't tell us
Yeah.
how.
I think didn't he say something about when he was close it would react?
Yeah, or for him to find us.
It was
Because
something
didn't we
along those
ask
lines.
for something? I think we asked for like a map, I think, of the city or something. I don't know.
I
And
think
then,
so.
I'm just out of curiosity. Who has the log?
The log.
Yeah, no. The book you guys just found.
oh, I do.
Definitely not Borin.
Oh, you do? Okay, you do. Okay, I got you. I just put it in your inventory. I just wanted to make sure
Yes,
you had it
yes,
in there.
Borin doesn't deal with books.
yes. Leave it to the smart fellows. Swish.
Borin just hits people.
Poor just hits people.
Leviosa.
I don't know 2 + 2, but I know I could kill you.
I will. Gendry will. Since it seems like we're kind of complete with this captain's quarter, I think Gendry will head back outside and kind of give it a gander outside. Obviously, I still have dark vision up to 100 and whatever feet it is.
That's right.
Yep.
I just
And
kind of give it
Elbros too had been outside looking around.
Right.
Gendry, when you go, up basically back outside, you're already above deck. You're not below in any way. You're actually level with it. You just simply go out the door and begin looking around. You are looking further down the dock, and unfortunately, you can't see to where the port authority is. Your vision just doesn't go that far. But as you sit there and take a slow look around for any kind of movement, you see nothing.
All right. And then where's the tower at in conjunction of where we're at with this boat?
So it's far. So relative direction, you would come down from the east, and it's basically as far west on the dock as you can go.
Okay. Well, shall we move on? I feel as though if Click Clack is closer nearby, he might get the sense where his toll is and find us.
Yeah. Probably a safe bet to assume that he can find us whenever he wants.
Which way are we going? Because I just got back from the that ship, and then we went to another ship, right?
Correct.
All right. So
'Cause the
now we're
first
on this boat.
yes, because I believe the
I'm not
first
Okay.
boat.
the first ship that
Was the
big
creepy
this
one.
one.
creature, yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Um, and we took our time. We've looked through both doors, or did we only go through just the cabin quarters?
You went to go below decks, and if you guys recall, you had found a tripwire trap that had basically
Oh,
been the
that's right.
equivalent of a swinging blade, but the blade went down the
To
stairs
prevent it, something
for
from coming
whoever
up.
was walking up it.
Right, and we didn't disarm that, right?
No.
No, you did not.
Just like us, leave the trap
I
active
forgot
and alive.
about whatever's underneath, though.
Yeah, we haven't gone down that side yet.
Yes. We should go look at that.
Hmm. Yeah, Timber will kind of gesture and kind of nod his head towards the other side of the boat, at the door where there was the swinging axe.
Okay.
Gendry, maybe you would be useful for the Gendry. You have thieves' tools, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Good. Someone needs them.
I will look at this tripwire and see about how to go about maybe disarming this.
Okay. You guys, after having looked at this for a substantial amount of time already, you realize you could simply just snip the wire and you would prevent the string from going. But it's just the connecting wire to the spring that would basically swing this down and, allow it to free fall. And knowing that you can disarm it, it's not even a problem.
Okay.
It'll take
Oh.
2 seconds to get rid of.
That's fine. I'll act like it's something very very challenging and snip.
Okay.
Is the brown string or the brown string?
The left side or the right side. All right, I'll just go ahead and disarm that, and obviously keep an eye closely if there's anything else. And then I guess if nothing else is blocking our way, I look back
Okay.
at Timber and try to figure out if Timber wants to go first or if I want to go first.
Timber would kindly gesture him first.
For Timber.
Go
to
ahead,
first.
Gen.
Oh.
Go ahead, Gendry. You can see further in the dark than I can today.
Might as well. If it's some kind of undead, needs to be eradicated as it is. And then I'll start heading down.
Okay. As you begin descending down the steps.
I wore an Elbros too. I have somebody wear an Elbros.
Oh, okay. Is anybody else going down, or is it just Timber and Gendry?
Man, I don't know if I should go down or stay up. Ugh. I think what I'll do is I'll stay by the door, and then just keep Gendry updated. Like they're going down now.
What does his robot eyes see?
All right. As Gendry, you make your way down the stairs. The first thing you're privy to on the switchback. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say the switchback?
Yeah, is it the when you walk around and turn around? I don't
Correct.
know. Yeah.
So basically, so you descend downstairs. There's another platform. That's the
Yeah.
switchback.
Yep.
And then you go down
okay.
the other stairs, the other direction.
I couldn't think of the word platform. I kept thinking
No.
flat.
Trust me, you're fine. It's
you get to the flat.
We're at the end of the day. I forgive everyone for their brain shutting down. So friggin' as you get to the switchback and you're looking down, you haven't made your way fully down the stairs yet. What you're currently looking at is a hold full of barrels and crates. And as you begin looking, scanning over the area, like I had said before, you could hear a clinking somewhere, inside of here. You can still hear it. And in fact, there's several sounds of this.
Timber's gonna go ahead and put two and two together. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Did Elpros let us know that they saw Undying in the ship?
That was in the previous vessel,
No, I
the
know.
one
But
being held up by the aberration.
yeah, did they make mention of that to the group? Excuse me, to the group.
Pretty
Elpros,
sure.
did you? Oh,
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
okay.
Thinking back to what Elpros said about seeing the Undying, and then now hearing the clicking, and then realizing there was an axe as a trap, I'm kind of putting things together. Gendry, there might be a Undying down here. Just be careful.
We shall sink the ship.
I don't know how to swim. Sorry.
Do I notice anything like, I mean, like human size or anything as we're like looking through here?
No. I mean, honestly, as you're beginning to look around more and more, you realize almost everything's covered up. And like I had said previously, while all of the rest of the vessels here are, essentially disintegrating and falling apart, this one is covered in a lacquer of some kind. Almost everything on the interior here it's not brand new, but it's newer. And even the containers and everything else down here are they're not covered in that lacquer, whatever it might be. The inside of the vessel seems to be missing that coating of protection.
Right.
But what you are noticing is that all of these are fairly new as far as materials go. Give me a roll for an active perception check from Gendry.
You can do it, Gendry. We have faith in you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're looking around, you realize it's the barrels that are gently shaking that are spread throughout the hold. You see at least a dozen of them. And the first one you notice, it gently bobs and moves around at just a slight vibration. And you can hear the clink from whatever's inside of it. As you continue scanning over the area, like I said, you see at least a dozen of these barrels. While not all of them are moving, you realize that any of them could be a potential danger.
Well, why would we know that they'd be a potential danger?
Whatever's going on, there's something moving on the inside of them. They're moving.
Okay,
It's a
gotcha.
Yeah.
Not because the waves are moving us, but because the barrels themselves are
Yes.
moving.
That is correct.
Okay.
I'm quite curious, Timber. Considering they were they brought the living in, right? That was his job, like to bring living in to turn to Undying.
That is correct.
I'm curious if what's in here is already undead, or those recently captured.
Timber's gonna, because I know we're in the dark right now. Timber's gonna produce flame underneath his face and be like, "We should burn it." Actually, I am curious to open one. Timber would be interested in opening one.
Before you
Okay.
open, give it a gentle knock. See if someone speaks.
Timber is going to look at Gendry, look down at this barrel, look back at Gendry, look back at the barrel, and apparently I'm gonna knock and say hello.
Okay.
Does anyone answer?
You go up this barrel and you say hello, and there's no response,
Mm.
but there is a slight shudder from the barrel.
What?
Like, it moves around. It visibly vibrates when you call out. And in fact, several of the barrels in the hold do something similar.
If you are alive, speak now or burn.
They continue to move around, and you can see as they move just ever so gradually, maybe half a centimeter or so, as they shift around on the floor of the hold. There's no noises coming from the interior of these.
Well, let's burn it.
Burn.
So just as a reminder from what I had said from the previous session, Gendry, I had told you that, looking on at this vessel and seeing the capability of it being able to withstand what's going on in this harbor right now, it may or may not be the only vessel capable of getting you in and out of this place.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm hearing is we should burn it.
I just wanted to give a gentle reminder. That's all.
No, I know. I'll be ready if you are quite curious of what's actually inside, but definitely proceed with caution. I'm now ready, just like a normal cantrip, just in case something comes flying out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Timber will go ahead and pry open the closest one to him.
You go about opening this barrel, and what you see inside, you can't tell if Gendry is as horrified as you are, but you see a bound man or woman, you can't even tell, who has long since died and succumbed to some sort of injury after having been stabbed while inside the barrel.
Oh my god.
The head is covered, which is the reason why you can't tell the individual who you're looking at. And the metal cage going around the head is completely and totally covering it. The only thing you can see is this figure's eyes as they look up to you, and you can see the milky white of someone long past looking up at you as you open the lid of the barrel.
Hate this guy. Cool.
Well, that's about what I kind of expected. So, looking at the barrel with it moving so by itself, is there any reason, like, is it the body shifting from the waves, or is it just the barrels are just moving?
That's as you do this, you can see that this undead, maybe undying, you don't know if it's sentient or not, begins moving around. And you can see it's bound in place as there are literal links on the inside of the barrel that are attached by metal brackets holding this figure perfectly in place, unable to move. Think manacled around the waist, around the arms, around the chest, literally just
Gotcha.
chains all over the inside of this, preventing it from moving.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's like it's like their holding cell while they get transported.
Exactly.
Gotcha. What I'm hearing, Miles, is XP farm.
I will look at Timber. Might as well put him out of the misery. Pull out a small knife.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. No doubt. No. I guess Timber and Gendry are gonna commit mass unalivings
Oh,
to
wow.
to
Okay.
unalives.
Undead.
Um, so are you just gonna go around to each one of these barrels and open them up?
I'll definitely make sure they are for sure dead as I open up.
Okay. As you go about doing this, you realize maybe if you had been some days sooner or a week or whatever it
Damn
might
it.
have been, these bodies aren't too decayed,
No
but
shit.
it's clear whoever was here had the intent of killing them while they were trapped inside the barrels to turn them into the undying. There was no saving them in that regard, but if you had been here sooner, maybe you could have.
Mm.
All you know is they're husks of what they formerly were. And one by one, as you open 10 of these 12 barrels, you put them out of their misery. A quick dagger to the head and scrambling their brains. You move to the 11th and 12th barrels as you're moving around towards the end of this hold. And as you open them, you find one of them is completely empty. Obviously, they weren't able to completely pull, anyone out of here. But when you get to the 12th one, you realize there's something disgusting about what you're seeing here.
Mhm.
As you
Even more disgusting than what we're used to seeing.
as you pull the lid off this, you realize it's already partially off.
Oh,
And when you open it, there's only a hand left inside.
Oh, kind of look
does
around.
the looking at the hand, does it look like it was cut off or bitten off?
It looks like it was chewed off.
Uh huh.
Mhm. Mhm.
I am going to take some well-deserved time and search this entire bottom of this boat.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Yeah, I'll help him.
Ooh, it really wanted to be
Timber,
a one.
you can't believe you didn't see it before. You're looking around and you can see these little black droplets of this ichor, whatever, blood this individual had at one point is now since turned almost to a jelly-like substance. You can see tiny droplets here and there of this substance leading back up the stairs.
Oh, Gendry this way. I'll follow the droplets.
You realize very quickly it heads out onto the dock.
Hmm.
There's as I pass Bolrin and Elpros, I'll let them know there's a dying blood trail. Don't know where it thinks it's going, but don't want to alert anything.
How old does it look?
It might be a little old. You have a hard time determining that. Usually, you're tracking live targets that they've died or they're in the process of bleeding out, and they're fairly easy to follow in that regard. With something that's already long since been decayed, well, I long in a relative term, it hasn't completely turned into like a dry substance or anything indicative of something easy to trail. But you do see black kind of just droplets of whatever this might be, continuing along the dock. It does go down the main thoroughfare here on the dock. This main dock heading towards the Port Authority.
I'll keep
And-
following it.
Is the Port Authority?
Port Authority's
wait.
on the pier. It's all the way to the north off the dock.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was like, if we can check it out.
Okay. All right. Is everybody going?
Yeah.
Okay. So by the time you get done doing all of this, it's roughly about 5 o'clock in the morning. And you guys are starting to realize, daylight's break is coming. You're about to see dawn coming here very shortly. As you continue heading down the dock, Timber, I'm assuming you're taking the lead here.
Yes.
Okay, Timber, everybody else trailing behind Timber. Timber, you stop cold in your tracks because Gendry stops in his.
Ooh.
Gendry, directly ahead of you on the pier, going up the steps to the Port Authority, you see something moving. It's a humanoid figure moving about.
I would point it out.
Okay, Timber cannot see this.
Oh, because it's still dark.
Yeah,
Yep.
and distance. Human size, though, you said, right?
It is. You can see it's moving around. It's fairly large and bulky.
Is it heading it this way or just kind of shambling around, like aimlessly?
It actually looks like it's heading up the steps.
Hmm.
Shall we move closer?
Should be
Enough for you
cautious.
to see, Timber.
Okay, are you guys just going to sneak forward? What are you doing?
I would say cautiously, for sure.
Sneak.
Bullrun
Okay.
is awesome.
Give me them rolls.
Bullrun doesn't understand what sneak is.
Bullrun knows exactly what sneak is. What are you talking about?
Stealth.
Yeah, because Bullrun's so good at stealthing.
Oh shit!
Hold on.
Oh, that's not fucking disgusting at all. God damn, both of you rolled 18s.
All right.
Here
I
comes the
get
nat one.
disadvantage on
Here
Yeah,
comes
this.
the nat one from
that's 2
Bullrun.
successes.
It'll be a 20 from Elperos. It'll be a nat one from Bullrun.
Yep.
Don't forget about Great Paw.
Disadvantage.
Greywind, I'm sorry.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
it's
that.
actually
That's not bad.
Oh,
Holy
That's not
shit!
bad.
Not
that ain't bad.
That's not terrible.
If you want to
Come
roll
on.
for Lucy.
Bro, you take that as a win, man.
Dex normal for Greywind. Oh, and then
Grey
Greywind
Wind.
dropped a ball.
God damn it, Greywood. I knew I fucking hated that dog.
Should have let it
Well,
burn and ooze.
he's about as big as a small shack, so
Yeah.
kind
He
of
sounds
hard
like
to hide.
Sounds like a
You'll have to roll
bitch.
for Lucy
Okay,
because she's still at work.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
El Bros, El
Bum,
Bros,
bum, bum, bum,
El
bum,
Bros,
bum, bum,
El
bum,
Bros,
bum, bum,
Nat
El
20,
Bros.
nat 20, nat 20. Gotta do it public, man. Gotta let us see it.
Oof. Oh shit. Not great.
Oh, real quick, everyone. Just a reminder, everyone bump up your inspiration.
Mm-hmm. I can't
Oh
bump it
yeah.
up anymore.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
I'll mark
Fuck
it up
off,
for
Kyle.
Jesus Christ. Elbros has 18 points of inspiration.
Hell yeah, 2 more points.
Yeah. It went 2 more sessions from now, you get an achievement for that. For capping out.
Unless you want to use.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the most I've had, I think. No, this isn't. I'm at 7,
About
though. It's
4.
the most I've had
I'm at
recently.
12.
I know, I go through my inspiration all the time. I definitely use
I mean,
it.
You've
it's there
had
to
some rough
use.
sessions.
Mm-hmm.
You've had some really rough sessions where you needed it.
When he fought the the figure who will not be named by himself.
Oh yeah,
That
he had to
really
crit
wasn't supposed to happen.
when he needed to crit every single hit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that was close. That was real close. That was.
yes. Now, I mean, you were basically one hit away from dying on that one. That's the
Oh
shitty
yeah,
part.
yeah. If he would have hit me one good time, it would have been over.
Whew.
But didn't.
Nothing like them
Tim,
fugue nights.
yeah, Timber lives on.
So that said, um, as the four of you, or I'm sorry, the five of you are making your way down the dock, Elperos is about halfway. Greywind's almost leading up the rear with Bolrin. And you realize you're crunching on whatever disintegrating portions of dock are there. And I mean, you have no doubt that whoever or whatever this is has heard you as they stop doing what they're doing and they turn around, and whoever or whatever this might be begins to walk down the steps instead of up them.
No snap.
Gendry, you stop almost in surprise at to hearing the noises happening behind you. And then as you look forward, you realize maybe you shouldn't have been worried after all. As you see Click Clack
Yes.
walking down the steps with the coffin on his back, making his way towards you.
Click clack.
I'll relax for a second and turns like, quick, hide. The villain is coming.
Timber will hide and get his bow ready.
I shoot that son of a bitch.
Steal all this shit.
Boren. Click-clack is back.
Yeah. My friend.
He better
Yay.
have
All right.
our goods.
All you hear is this clinking of bones as he starts to approach you.
Bolrin will reach out with his hand for a handshake.
Okay.
Does Click Clack do anything?
You see as Click Clack raises his arm up and grabs hold of your arm and just shakes.
Yeah.
I love
What I wanted.
And you see as he raises his arms out like, oh, you can see that he just waves them around a little bit in some sort of excited motion.
I'll pull out.
It's good to see you again, friend.
He nods his head up and down.
Did you hear what we asked before?
You see as he takes his pointer finger and puts it up towards you, like, wait one moment. And then you see as he knocks on the coffin. And all of a sudden, you hear that same scraping noise you had heard before. He knocks again. And then all of a sudden, you see a hand reach out, this gnarled, clawed thing. And it has a scrap of paper in its hand. You see as Click Clack grabs it, and you see as the hand shoots back inside the coffin as it closes. But you see as Click Clack grabs hold of whatever piece of parchment this is, and you see as he flaps it around, and you see as he just takes his left hand, as he's holding this with his right, and he does a beckoning motion with his hands. Like,
Come closer.
Yep.
he shakes his head as you start to get closer, but he goes, it does that motion again. You realize, at this point, you think he's asking for something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, his toe.
You see as he just shakes his head again.
Bolrin will grab the toe and give it to him and be like, thank you. It was much appreciated.
He gives you the toe back.
Oh.
He shook his head. He didn't nod.
Oh, he's not. I thought you said. I thought that meant like he had nodded. What did we
There's
not?
nodding and there's shaking.
Yeah. Did we not prepay for the map?
You asked for it. You didn't pay for anything.
Ah,
I thought
that's
we made a
right.
deal because I beat him in something.
Oh,
That was
that's
part
right.
of. So you guys gambled with him for the gauntlets.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you did.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, that was not part of this.
All right. What do we got?
All right. Well, I got a few things here we separate with. I think.
I wouldn't be that sad to separate with the ring, honestly.
What ring?
My dark metal ring.
Okay. He puts up a finger to you, Bolrin, as you present that ring, and he motions you forward to him to get closer.
Oh,
I feel
waddle
bad
You
over.
see
for
it.
his with
You
the before.
you see as he looks over the ring, and you see as he puts his fingers like in his gloved hand to his jaw, like he's thinking about something, and then you see as he reaches down and he touches the ring, and you see as some sort of emanation of magic comes across,
Mm.
and you realize he's looking into whatever the magics are here to try and figure out what it is.
That's fine.
Um, he stops and he pulls out as he knocks on the coffin some of these items that are in a roll. And he sets this roll down on the ground and unfolds it. And you see there are a number of items laid out on this blanket.
Mm, mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can see all sorts of straps and scabbards holding these items in place in the blanket as Click Clack unrolls it. And you can hear as he just chomps his teeth and goes several times as he's waiting on you to look over these things.
I mean, I'll look him over. What you got?
So you see there are a number of items laid out here. Namely, one of them looks to be it's almost like a metal stick.
Ooh.
And you're not entirely sure exactly what it is. Go ahead and give me a knowledge arcana check from anybody who's proficient.
I
Like
would
Zach.
definitely be able
Zach
to
might
get
know, but Boren don't know.
Rod of immovable object.
Are you ready for
The
this?
rod.
I'm ready.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, Gendry, you've actually seen this item before, back when you were in tutelage for everything that was going on, with your previous life. This is a wand of the War Mage.
Oh, never mind. I found my doubles.
Wow.
What the fuck is that?
Sounds fucking
So
awesome.
specifically, it's a +1 wand of the War Mage.
Ooh.
And as you're sitting there looking this over, I mean, it would be a boon to you, to say the least, but you don't know how much anybody else in the party could utilize it. As for another item that you see sitting on this blanket, it's actually something similar to that wand you had seen, but it's a small wooden stick with a horse carved out on the end of it. Um, Go ahead and give me another knowledge arcana check.
Nice, man.
While you realize there's something else going on with this from what you can see. It's clearly a wand of some kind. And from what you can surmise, just some quick, looks over it and seeing the arcane runes that are already on it, you think it's a wand of galloping. So
Whoa.
daily, the wand has 3 charges, and while holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 to cast the Long Strider spell from it. The wand regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Nice.
So that's 2 of the items. Another of the items
Bum, 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 ba-dum.
Oh, where'd it go?
Don't say that.
Sorry, just looking. You see. Why is it? Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ, I couldn't find it at first. It's another item. Go ahead and give me a knowledge arcana check to see if you know what it is.
Yeah, that was almost. It really
All
wanted to be a
right, yeah,
one.
you're knocking it out of the park on these. You can see that these goggles are they're very strange. They have slits where the eyes would be, and you realize that their intent is to protect the user from some sort of, blinding effect or something similar. You come to the conclusion that these are meant to prevent people from being blinded in some way or another. For metagame purposes, while you're wearing these red lens goggles, you have immunity to the blinded condition.
Oh
Oh
shit.
snap!
They're glare goggles. Ba, 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 ba. You also see stored in this is something, it's a leather bag, and it looks fairly outlandish. There's a mosaic design on it and a large grinning face adorning a flap of the satchel. And it's questions as the intentions of whatever this thing might be. Go ahead and give me a knowledge arcana check.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Keeps getting lower and lower though.
It really does. Shit.
It's still at 19.
Okay, and you still know what it is. You realize just instinctively you've seen this numerous times from other magic users. This is a bag of holding.
Oh, nice.
I have a mighty need.
For real, we can store so much food in there.
So much food.
You see as there are several other items here. Do you want me to go through them?
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Anything that might sound like we might be interested
Anything
in.
that would be like essential for us.
Yeah. Like
When you say essential, are you guys interested in any consumables, things of that nature?
oh.
Nah.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
consumables is what we're looking for. Something that I would look for. Also, if they have maybe a different bow or different
Yeah,
ammunition
anything that
types,
seems
I'm
like
looking for
class
that.
related, usefulness as in what we do a lot. Consumables, of course, is always a good
I'd
thing.
be okay sacrificing my ring if I can get something for Timber or Gendry, because I mean me and Elp are kind of stacked right now, so
Gotcha.
I know we just asked you to do a bunch of things. The only other thing that Timber would ask you, would ask the same question he asked last time, would be if they had, if if Click Clack knows anything about the Horn Devil.
Click looks to you, and you see as he had told you this before. He just shook his head, and he shakes his head again. He
Oh, I
doesn't seem to
thought.
know.
Okay, I thought he was waiting for payment on something. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't realize he didn't know. Okie dokie.
How about some information about this ooze in this tower, and I'll point towards it.
You Click looks to you, and you see as he drums his fingers on his chin, like he's thinking about it. And then you see as he does this little motion where he waves his fingers out in front of him like spirit fingers, and then he just points his finger repeatedly at you.
what does it mean?
We have to figure it out. He's like our spirit guide. Um. Damn. Okay.
So you also see there's a handful of other items that are, sitting here. You see a helmet that looks fairly strange. It's got basically a cross at the, the for the eye slits, and then another one going down the center of the helm. You're not entirely sure what that one is. Gendry, go ahead and give me a knowledge arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's gonna have to we should just have him roll all these preemptively.
Okay, so okay, hold on. I just realized I read the wrong description. I apologize. So I'm sorry, it is a barbed helmet.
Ooh.
And you can see it's got steel armor on the head that's far from pleasant. And you just looking at it, it looks fairly nefarious. That is a helm of castigation. Upon taking damage, the wearer of the helm may use the helm's feature as a reaction to gain advantage to attack on the user's next turn to attack the target who dealt them damage. In addition,
Jesus.
anytime the user deals damage to the target during the same round, they deal an additional 1d6 points of necrotic damage for each attack that hits. This
Oh my
feature may not be
God.
used again until after taking a short rest. So basically, somebody hits you, and then the following round, you get to hit them back harder. So that's just, yeah. Once a short
Man,
rest.
where is Korvik when I need him? That's sick.
And then, so I'm just going to go through, some of these. You see that there is some pretty fanciful arrows that are laying here bundled up. As far as things go, you realize, that what you're looking at here, some of these look very strange. There's 3 of these arrows that are crafted with, they have like a metal rod as the shaft and a copper arrowhead. And as you look at them, you can see electricity arcing out of them slightly.
Ooh.
That's hot.
In addition to that, you can see there are several other arrows. There's a larger bundle of arrows. There's 12 in total. They just look impeccably well crafted. For all intents and purposes of metagaming, they're +1.
Ooh.
Does Timber have a different bow, or is it still the basic bow?
Same old longbow.
Oh. I'm over here with a +1 shield and a +1 sword.
Well, I mean, I got a +1 dash,
Dude.
+1 greatsword, and I have the moonblade, but like, yeah, my most used weapon is just a regular bow. But I have the quiver of light, so it's made it magic
That's
the entire
true.
time,
You do have
so
the
that's a
quiver.
help.
But imagine if you had a bow on top of it.
No, I know. +1.
Yeah, unreal.
So Miles, how's that +1 longbow looking in there?
There actually, you would be shocked. There actually is one in here.
No shit.
Um, so
Yeah.
that said, as you're sitting there looking over this, there are a number of +1 items in here as far as, like actual weapons go and things. But there is in fact a +1 longbow. There's a +1 short bow. There's a +1 sling.
Huh, sling's a random one.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, like, if either of you two see something you want, just let me know. I was like, I already have kind of everything I need at the moment. I mean, up if you want anything. Like, just again, I don't mind. I know these two are lacking a little bit.
Tell
Click
me how
clack,
you really feel about us.
click clack motions. Click clack motions his fingers, and you see as he picks up the longbow, he has the scrap of paper in his hand,
Mm-hmm.
and he takes the bag of holding and he puts it out, and he wants your ring.
Huh?
That'd be good.
I mean, I'm good with that trade. I'm not gonna lie. Does anyone have any problems with that?
No, if you're not using that ring, I wouldn't use it either.
I was like, bag of holding,
Yeah,
Bag of
plus one
holding,
is
bow,
very
and a
useful.
map. I'm cool with that.
longbow, and map. Yeah.
I mean, just a freaking bag of holding is huge.
Okay. I put the bag of holding in your inventory, Bolrin, at the top. If you click on it at the top, you can see what's in the inventory. It's completely and totally, empty. There's nothing inside of it. I mean, it's totally. So that said, he hands over to you, Timber, the +1 longbow.
Yes.
I will get rid of my dark metal ring. And then Gendry, you can have the map because you're the smart one.
Awesome. Super happy I got that +1 longbow. Question: what armors does he have
Ooh.
You
in there?
realize very quickly he's not carrying armor. Armor seems to be too bulky for
Okay.
him carrying them around. You do see he's got a number of like gauntlets and gloves and a handful of other weird accoutrements like belts and things of that nature, but really not a whole lot else.
He got
I mean, as far as armor goes, not really carrying any.
he's got any bracers?
You can see he has a few sets of gloves. One of them looks very, very strange. It almost looks like frog fingers.
Lucy the
And
frog.
you see, there's at least 3 sets of gauntlets. There's 3 sets of gloves, and then these weird, I'm sorry, that's it. There's just 3 and 3. But
Okay.
for as far as that goes, he doesn't have any kind of bracers though.
Okay. No bracers. All good. All good. Good. I suppose. I got boots, and I actually kind of. Oh. Um. I. Does he have rope? And does he have any special rope?
Mm. Let me see. You see as he pulls out just a 50-foot length of rope, and he just hands it over to you.
Oh. Why? Thank you.
He nods to
Thank
you,
you.
almost like a curtsy bow.
I'm so happy about that. Cool. Guys, I have 100 feet of rope now. I'm very happy about it. I mean, it weighs 40 pounds, but I don't care.
You see as Click Clack motions to all of you, and then you see as he brings out 3 sets of dice. And he has a cup next to it, and you see
Gambling?
as he puts the dice in the cup, and you see as he motions it around, and he just kind of wiggles around for a second, trying to see if you're interested.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
I'm not. I don't know if Born's not a good gambler. I'm gonna switch over to Discord because I'm gonna go pick up Lucy real quick.
Okay.
Switch over to my phone.
I'd be interested.
Hey, actually, can we take a quick break?
Yeah, that's fine.
After I cheat Click Clack. No, I'm just kidding.
Fucking Click Clack. I've never been so happy to like
Only
find
undead
a character.
person I will ever like.
Yeah, I'm surprised Gendry doesn't want to immediately annihilate Click Clack, but I feel like the thing on his back would kill us all.
What you're saying, the giant thing wouldn't destroy us all?
Oh, it absolutely would. Um, All right, I gotta think of a few other things that I need from this guy. But while I do that, while I think, I'm gonna go get a
Be all right.
monster energy drink.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I guess that's a nice thing about having a paladin. I have plate armor and a +1 sword and +1 shield, so I'm like, I'm set.
All right,
I'm
I'll
not
be
real
right.
fishy.
Yeah, you think you're set until that Tarrasque comes out of the fucking hellhole that
A
fucking
dead
Miles sends
Trask.
us to. Yeah.
Raging.
Sure,
So,
sure. Same rage
but you,
effects.
yep. He also
That's
has
sick.
an elixir of health. He has something called bottled spirit, which is when you drink this brew, you gain 3 charges of spirit. For the next hour, you can choose to expend one of these charges in exchange for gaining an additional 1d6 on your next attack, saving throw, or skill check.
Interesting.
It's basically like having 3 points of bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
And then actually that's it.
So you're saying
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3 isn't right?
All right. So. Okay. Um. Okay. Cool.
I mean, the healing potions could be worth, but I got like no gold on me, so that's my only real item of like value.
Let me see what else I got. More stuffy stuff. Is anyone else looking for anything? Okay.
I don't think so.
Can I grab the? Can I grab the rage potion? Uh, all 6 of normal and the greater health potion.
God bless.
Okay. So he looks to you and he kind of he beckons his hands forward, like, what do you got?
Um, I'll hand him over my old longbow because I don't need it anymore.
Okay.
Not that that's really going to do much. I'll hand him over the +1 greatsword.
Okay.
How does he take that?
He shakes his head like
Yep.
not enough.
Okay. Can I also give him the spell scroll of animate dead?
He takes that too, and he just continues shaking his head, and he just beckons you. He's like, more.
Damn.
uh, uh, I'll give him the boots of levitation.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on. Let's check pricing. So he motions his hands to you for the boots,
Mhm.
and he basically he moves you over, to some of the other items, and you see he's letting you know, but he gives you back the greatsword. He puts it back in
Oh,
your hand.
okay. So it gives me back the great sword, and then he kept the scroll and he kept the boots.
Oh, he kept everything else. But like he's motioning you, he's pointing down at the items that he's got on this roll.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right. So,
He points those goggles you had seen with the slits on
uh-huh,
them. He points at
uh-huh.
those.
And is that require attunement?
It does not.
Ooh. And I'm immune to blind condition then.
That is correct. That's literally all it does.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. He takes the boots of levitation. And your scroll.
Fair enough. All right. I'm gonna hand out one potion to everybody. Everyone gets one normal health potion.
Thank you. I appreciate
And
it.
Balrin is gonna get the greater HP.
Oh, is it because I'm a beefy boy?
It's because we need you to have all the access to health as possible. And then I'll hang on to the second health potion. And then I'll also hang on to the essence of rage. Because
Okay.
that just sounds fucking awesome to be in rage and be a ranger.
Like the real takeaway is like, holy shit, you can have resistances, I mean, when other
Oh
people,
yeah.
yeah, it's
Gotta
an
wait for the right
expensive,
time.
it is a fucking expensive potion though.
Oh yeah.
Rage.
This is like a fucking hit the nuke button. Like shit's getting real. Somebody take this.
Yeah, I mean, it is a very expensive potion.
Curiosity, how expensive is it?
2,500 gold pieces.
Oh,
Woo! Holy shit.
for a single potion, crazy.
Yeah.
Cool. Glare goggles.
All right. So I put the Essence of Rage is in your inventory now. Glare goggles are there. Let's see. The potion of, you said you're holding on to the potion of heal. How many potions of healing did you keep on you, Timber?
2 regular potions.
Regular.
Okay, and then who got the potion of greater healing? Was it Volrin?
Yeah,
Balrin.
boring.
Okay, and then everyone got one potion.
1 potion, yep.
Okay, so you still have one left over if that's the case.
Yep, I'll keep it.
Also, if you
So
guys need to put anything in the bag of holding, let me know.
yeah, just throw all your magical shit in the
In
bag
this
of holding.
one bag.
You gotta worry about nothing, guys.
I can carry everything.
Everything.
All right, Timber, you have 3 of those potions. Everybody else has 1. You have the glare goggles, and then you also have the essence of rage.
All right, but in all seriousness, does he have a second bag of holding? Because maybe I want to make a nuke later on.
No, he does not have that. You start looking, he just shakes his head. No.
Especially since you made that comment.
For the first time after doing all these trades and everything, the one to initially make the trade, Bolrin, you were handed that scrap of paper. You realize you got shafted. You're looking this over. It's a corner cutout of some bigger piece of parchment.
No. I give it to Gendry to look at.
I'm gonna activate this for you guys because this will be the first time you've ever seen this.
I did give it to Gendry. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have. Lauren would have been like, "Oh, paper."
Oh, no way, Miles. You actually have maps?
Yes.
So I
So
have to know, are there pieces you can find throughout the game?
maybe. So what you're looking
Hey, I
at
can't see.
here. Oh, can you guys see this? I just want to make sure everybody
Yeah.
can actually see
Yep.
it.
Oh, there's just a bottom left, right? Okay.
Yes. So as you're
Wow.
looking at this map, down on the bottom right section that you're looking at, you realize very quickly this is a small portion of whatever this larger piece is. And you see several things on this that are, well, not so much alarming, but they're definitely points of interest as you're looking over everything. To the far southwest on this portion of parchment, you can see there looks to be a cave opening of some kind nestled in the corner here. Along the way, you can see various towers that you assume are ramparts heading along this edge here.
Okay.
However, unfortunately, you don't know if you've ever been to where this is, mainly because as you look over the central portion of this, you realize you're looking at a giant graveyard.
Hmm.
In addition to this,
Oh, good.
Click just looks at you and just throws his hands up like, you made the deal.
What were you gonna say though before I talk to Quick?
Oh, what were you gonna say?
No, you were gonna say something really quick. You said in addition to this.
In addition to this, you see that there are a handful of other points of interest along the way. Number one, you see a much larger building with several steps leading up to it that leads to the ramparts. You aren't entirely sure what this is. All you know is that it has some sort of direct opening into the first tier of the city. That said, there's also another point of interest. You see, somewhere in the west section of the graveyard, there appears to be a very large tree with some sort of platform surrounding it. You aren't entirely sure what that is. You also see a stage of some kind or something similar to the north. To the southeast, you see through the forest, and there being no path there visibly on this map, there's some indication of some sort of site of some kind with maybe an altar of sorts. You aren't entirely sure what's happening there, but you also see indications of some other odd things here and there. Namely, you just see almost a black scribble on this map somewhere in the center of it. Again, you aren't entirely sure what it's meant to indicate, but to the south, almost adjacent to that, you also see something as a marker. And again, you aren't sure what that is. You don't seem to have any kind of legend for what any of this really is. It's just all guesswork.
And none of this looks familiar from the way we entered the city, correct?
Not at all.
Okay.
I look at Cooklack, and you see a little orb start to appear. Fireball. No, I want to.
No.
It was so fast. It was so fast.
So fast. I'm gonna point at the map, and I'm gonna like look around and look towards the city and kind of point, and then like start pointing around the city on which direction this might be. If Clickclack might know.
So, Gendry, Clickclack comes up to you as you're pointing north. He shakes his head no, and he waves his hand left to right, like back and forth, like that's not correct. And then you see as right back the way you came, you see as he points his finger that way, which is to the east. You realize like it's basically, further down the shoreline effectively. Going that way, you might eventually run into whatever it is over there.
Okay. And if you can't see the full map, close your the sidebar.
Oh, that actually helped a lot. Holy crap.
Holy shit, that makes a big difference.
Yeah,
Okay, so what does that look like? Did we talk about that?
Yeah,
Yes, I said
the-
that basically it looked. Oh, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, you had indicated that it might be an altar of some kind or something
Okay.
similar. You weren't really entirely sure, but there were several other markings on here where it just doesn't really make any sense. You can't really tell what they are just based off of what you're looking at.
And this is all shoreline, is that correct?
You realize that's probably indicative of the cliffs that are surrounding everything. Some of that's like a sheer drop off.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Oh, so it's not necessarily water, but just a sheer drop off into the ground.
That you realize that's all water. You
Okay,
realize
that's
that is in fact the ocean.
understood. Gotcha. Okay, so this is all water down here. It's just this is not necessarily a beach, but sometimes it has a sheer drop off.
Mm.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I'm picking up what you're throwing down, Miles.
And we're gonna burn it all down.
Burn it.
Don't tempt me.
Tim already started.
Okay, so I got 3. Okay, cool. All right, I don't have anything else for Click Clack. I'm happy,
Yeah, I was like,
and
I'm good.
I get to keep my own greatsword. Not that I
Yeah.
don't think I'll ever. Well, actually, one second. I'm never going to use it, and no one else here going to use it. What can I get the 3 electric arrows for the greatsword, or the 12 plus 1 arrows?
Click Clack looks to you, and you see as he drums his chin for a second, and you see as he starts looking over this stuff. He beckons the greatsword towards him, and you see as he tries to take it out of your hands.
Hmm.
Are you gonna give it to him?
Yeah, of course.
All right, he
Click
bows
Clack,
to
he's a
you,
good
and then
buddy.
you see as he just takes it and turns his back on you. No, I'm joking. But you see as he takes it and he just does this quick fake out with it, and he points down at the arrows, and you see as he pulls. So all 3 of these arrows he gives to you, and then on top of that, you see as he starts picking the other arrows that are really finely, impeccably crafted, and he starts to give you some of those as well.
Yay!
So he gives you, oh Jesus Christ, he gives you in trade for the great sword. I'm looking at the actual equivalent trade here. He he hands you all 3 of the arrows of lightning.
Nice.
He hands you all 12 of the +1 arrows.
Oh wow.
Shit.
So I'm gonna put these in your inventory here. This is that, like I said, there are 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Those are the ones you got to recover after a fight.
Yeah, those are the ones I gotta pay attention to.
1, 2, 3. And then
No.
oh, you see as he sits there and you realize, he's dwelling on something. You aren't entirely sure
Hmm.
what he's about right now, but you see he's trying to do some sort of right by you with everything that's going on. He puts up a finger, like, wait one moment, and you see as he turns around and he knocks on the coffin, and you hear scratching. He knocks again. It's a weird knock this time. It's
Hmm.
I love when
almost like a heartbeat. And you hear some vigorous scratching. It's almost like they're arguing back and forth. You hear more knocking. um, all of a sudden, you see this clawed hand come out with a fistful of these arrows.
Oh.
And there's 4 of them in his fist. And you see that it looks like a fletched arrow, but even from here, you can smell rotten eggs wafting from them.
Mm.
Ooh.
He hands them over to Click Clack, and quickly the hand goes right back in the coffin. You hear it slam shut. Those are 4 arrows of flaming.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm genuinely confused. I just want to know. I just want to go inside that thing and figure out what's going on there.
It's got to be like a massive bag of holding, but like just a massive chest.
Yeah. Okay. Are we gonna see Gendry gamble now? That's what I've been wanting. That's what I've been waiting for.
I do want to see
so
that.
so to be clear, you got rid of the greatsword, correct?
Yep, gonna get rid of it right now.
All right, I got rid of it for you. You're good.
Oh, thank you.
I say like
I was adding everything to your character sheet anyway. So
If-
just so you know, all of your ammunition is in there. I'm gonna categorize it here really quick for you.
I say
There
if
you go.
if any of us were a barbarian, that two-handed sword would be great, but we're not.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
Miles, what's the effect the flaming arrows have? Is it the same as the lightning arrows? Just
It is
1d6
literally
fire?
an extra. Yep, that is correct.
Okay,
Same
cool.
exact thing.
Just want to make sure.
Amazing.
Cute, cute,
Yep. And just once you use it, it's effectively used. So it's like gone
Yeah,
for. So
kind of like a scroll, right?
yep. And every time you, so I mean, the fact that you can make 2 attacks, and use those though, and it was
Is
like
is
extra
impressive.
2d6 damage. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
super
extra
nice.
12 damage, and then if you
Yeah.
crit on top of that, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets super gross. All right. But you see his click clack. You see he's still got the dice and the cup in one hand, and you can hear him like ringing it around as he looks out at all of you. Is anybody interested?
I am.
He looks to you, and you see as he beckons his hands forward, like, "What do you got?"
Yeah, like because Boring Gang got shit to gamble. So
Click
Um,
Clack is so excited when he gets around us.
I'll don't have anything. So I have 2 things.
well,
I have Ring of Water Walking that we just found,
Oh, that's right. You just got that.
Oh, I
and
was
the
going to say,
Wand
don't
of
forget you
Medicine.
have those. I was going to say, don't forget you have those gems as well.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
I want to keep those though in case for some reason some kind of spell needs some kind of shit.
Okay.
That's fair.
Water Walking.
Can I trade Gendry his ring of water walking for my dagger of +1? Here, use this instead.
The dagger, hell yeah.
You can use my dagger instead of that ring. Hang on to that ring.
Trying to think. I'm gonna
Don't we have
keep
a
the
wand too?
diamond for sure because I know the
Oh
diamonds
yeah.
usually. I'll pull out a couple gemstones.
Here, I was going to say, if you want to see values on these.
Yeah, I'll do a couple of the gemstones. The diamond I'm
Okay.
keeping because I know there's spells that need diamond stuff.
So the grand total on value of these it's not really an insane amount.
No,
It's
I
about
don't think
100.
so.
All of them combined, with the exception of the diamond, is about 130 gold.
Mm.
Dang.
Screw it. I'm going all in. Do the wand of missiles.
And the wand of missiles.
Oh,
Oh shit. Okay.
oh my gosh. All
You
right, here
see
we
his
go.
click clack. You see his jaw drop as he looks at you put in the wand, and he goes. You see as he puts a finger up, and you see as oh Jesus, that's rough.
I like your click clack.
He you
God, what could
see
he even
as
offer?
that this is I wasn't expecting you to do that.
Become our NPC, our DMPC.
Oh no, I was gonna do one, but it doesn't make sense. His is worth way more. I'm trying to find something of equivalent value.
Click Clack's
What
gonna
is
have
that
to go to
valued
the
at? Like 10 grand?
when we're done. Oh yeah, I don't have
Mm,
that. Oh.
Jesus Christ, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be to find something. All right, hold on.
Let's go.
Too funny.
Okay, he You realize very quickly you don't know what the hell these are. You've never seen anything like this before. He pulls out what look to be two almost like pins that would go and be stuck to your chest. However, you realize that's not what they really are. They look like wooden emblems depicting two swans on water in a fanciful, depiction akin to what you might see in a storybook.
Mm-hmm.
And, anybody with knowledge of the creatures, these swans, you can see that each is in the process of like a ritualized dance with the other, like they're mating, so to speak. And you can see that there's a seam holding both of the two swans apart. They're two distinct pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever these two things are, they go together. But he puts it out like this is what I'm bargaining up.
Huh.
Hmm.
What is it?
Kind of curious.
Okay. You see as he puts the dice down, you see he's got 3 6-sided dice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Go ahead and give me a knowledge of gaming sets. If anybody has gaming sets.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
If you don't have gaming set knowledge, get ready to
Get ready to lose.
this is one of those things you are going to be fucking clueless, unfortunately. So if if you don't have like a gaming set, that you're proficient in any way, I'm going to say this is for Gendry specifically, make a random, I'm just going to say make a normal knowledge check with your intelligence modifier added in. Do not add proficiency. So 1d20 plus whatever.
Plus 5?
I
Is
don't
that
have
what it is?
anything. Oh wait.
Yes.
I'm actually proficient in dice set.
There you
Oh,
go. There you go. No, that's exactly what's needed. So go ahead and give me a roll from Bolrin. Seriously, 100%.
What do
That's
I
fucking
roll?
perfect.
you should just be able to click on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think it was in. I'm going off of my the 2024. I don't know if it's in here though, because I'm going off of Beyond.
Oh, so no, well, okay. So you give me a 1d20 plus knowledge.
Oh,
So your intelligence plus your
oh,
proficiency.
oh, that's a negative too.
Okay, so 1d20 minus
Plus one.
2 plus, yeah, it's a 1d20 plus 1.
So
I mean, it's
yeah.
I
better.
mean,
I got a better chance.
I rolled a
Okay.
dirty 20.
Oh!
All right. So 20. Borin, you realize what you're looking at. This is Devil's Dice.
Oh shit.
Devil's Dice is you're rolling for a combination of rolls here. You want something like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4,
Mhm.
5, 6, or you want like triples, or you want, if you get 666, you automatically win the game.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's not even a contesting roll. It's whoever rolls first gets 666, you win immediately. So the odds of you rolling are entirely, based on whatever it is that you're going to get. I mean, there's true chance here. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing really to take away. Whoever has the higher, of the dice sets wins.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an empty hand, like 1, 3, 5 is a combination. 2, 4, 6 is a combination. But they basically have to be symmetrical balances in the rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you roll 3d6 and then you base your roll off of that. If both parties come up empty and you get like 1, 2, 5, or you get like, anything else that's not a combination, you re-roll.
Bullrin will tell all that to Gendry.
Okay. Gendry, you're up. Roll 3d6. 135. Okay. So as you roll 135, you see as Click-Clack stops for a second, and you see as he looks on, and you see as he rolls. Oh my god. You see as he looks up, and you see as he just puts his hands on his face, and
He
you
has
see
to
as he
hate us.
looks down, and he seems pretty upset. You see as he looks over, and he just pushes it towards you.
Ah!
I'm 2 for 2, Click-Clack.
I
I'll see you soon with another piece
I
of
feel
map.
like this is Gendry's like small way to get back at Click-Clack being undead. I can't kill you, but I'm gonna take all your
I'm
shit.
gonna torture you.
Oh my
All right. I'm putting this in your inventory. These are tokens of the Swan. The holder of the token chooses an ally. While holding the token, the user innately knows the exact location of the ally, regardless of distance. The only time this effect can
Damn.
fail is if the ally is on another plane of existence. Anytime either ally would make a saving throw and fail, as a reaction, the other holder of the token of the Swan may roll their own saving throw in an attempt to succeed for both of them.
Ooh.
Either owner may not employ
God.
this feature again until after taking a long rest. If one of the users of the token of Swan takes damage, as a reaction, the other holder can choose to take half the amount of damage done. Either owner may not employ this feature again until after taking a long rest. That is a rare item that requires attunement.
That's crazy.
Attunement from both, or just the one person?
It's to both people. You both need attunement.
Okay.
I'll pick them up. Obviously, I
Okay.
hold on to the one, and I'll
Okay.
turn and look at them, and I'll walk up, and I
Me, my lord, pick me.
I need beefiness to take damage for me.
What the
was like-
fuck ever?
I'm not gonna lie. I had a feeling that was gonna happen when he mentioned
Also,
the
story
damage
wise,
part.
Okay,
is in
so
the same as me.
True.
Boren, you have the tokens of the Swan as well. Just as a reminder, they require attunement. That is the only item you are attuned to, anyways.
Yeah, because I got rid of my rings, so that was my only other one.
Yep. So the only, and you get your wand of magic missile back for Gendry.
Crazy.
So you have. I'm trying to see. The wand of water walking requires attunement, and I can't remember if the no. So that's it. So you're attuned to 2 magical items right now, even though it says 0. I got to figure out what's going on with that. I think I said I was going to address it last time. I forgot to. And then the wand of magic missiles does not require attunement either. So you have 2 items you're attuned to. Bolrin has 1, and I believe that is it.
Yeah, I
Doesn't,
used to, not anymore.
Doesn't Lucy have some things?
Yes, the gauntlets of ogre power.
Those have come in handy tenfold.
Oh shit, the amulet of health too. That's 2 for 3. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, it's like-
Forgot about those.
Elp is really beefy.
Elp has some disgustingly good stats off of those fucking items.
We turned our cleric into a beast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and off
almost 3 20s. That's fucking disgusting.
Just Expedition 60
Christ.
rolling up.
Oh my
And
god.
that cleric is the one I don't like.
Rotten son of a bitch.
Funny how the world works out that way.
Oh my gosh. Click-Clack has to start hate. He's got to hate us at some point. He keeps losing so many things to us.
He doesn't hate us, he loves us.
He's our
That's true.
friend.
We give him a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
We give him a lot.
We're literally like the only people here.
I mean,
Who knows?
he's got to
I
Well,
be
then
mean,
getting
you
this
think.
stuff from somebody.
I would say he's getting this stuff from somebody, or he's taking the stuff of even like powering up people we're going to be fighting against, just because he does business with everybody and anybody.
I think this is just stuff he's collected through the years.
Yeah, dead
I mean, I do
bodies.
wonder how long he's been
Yeah,
around.
absolutely. I guarantee it. I think this is just a giant bag of holding on his back, and he's just been carrying this monster
With
with
the
him. Who,
creature.
yeah. I want to know Click Clack's backstory. Miles, start working on that. We all want to know.
I need the full rundown.
we need to know what's going on with Click Clack.
I want the
Click Clack
full
just
backstory.
looks down very dejectedly in all of this. Like,
Oh.
I can't believe I just lost that. And it was on the first roll of all things.
I know.
He kind of glances around and he throws his hands up, and you see as he starts to turn around, and he folds up the roll, and you see as he knocks on a coffin pretty angrily, in fact.
Oh.
Click
You just hear him
Clack.
keep knocking, and the hand shoots out and grabs the roll and pulls it in, and you realize you might be onto something, because the roll, as it pulls it in long ways, not like short ways, and there's something disconcerting about the way it gets inserted back into the coffin. At that point, though, you realize Click Clack just looks to all of you, and you see as he does a long bow where the coffin kind of comes down all the way horizontally with him, and then he gets back up. You see as he readjusts it, and as daylight has broken at this point, and you're literally experiencing dawn, you see as he starts to trot away, and you see as he waves goodbye to you.
Kyle, didn't you mention that you wanted to get another
Bye-bye.
piece of map from him?
I just said I mentioned that when you come across another map.
Let us know, basically.
Mm-hmm.
He nods his head as he's looking back at you as you say this. At that point, he just starts wandering off. You realize he's heading west. He's going towards that tower.
The one we were going towards?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
no
we
shit.
might use him as a.
I mean, we might as well just follow him, I guess.
Clickety. We were still following Blood.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
But Click
Now
Clack.
we're getting distracted.
Well, I'm happy to follow Click Clack too. Like, I'll follow either of them, but I just feel like it's really weird
No, I
that
know.
that the Undying gnawed its hand off
Mm-hmm.
and escaped. That seems a little too sentient
Yep,
to me.
Yep.
Yeah, we should definitely check on that before we go. Although I'm just really curious why Click Clack's going to that tower.
He's got old
Towards the
friends there,
tower.
probably.
He probably does have friends there. That's the weird part.
He's about to give that ooze monster a +1 great sword.
He's gonna get revenge on us after that.
No, what? Yeah, we'll continue to follow the blood, I would guess.
All right.
Yes.
You see as Click Clack parts ways, and he goes off and does whatever he's doing. And as for the rest of you, you continue following this black goop that you've been trailing this time. About an hour and a half has gone by during all of this. It's full on daybreak. Like the sun is out. You can feel the warmth on your skin. And even though, all else feels hopeless here, you at least have that consistency. And Elperos, this is the holiest time of the day for you. And looking around, you have more light to travel in. You no longer need your dark vision. And Timber, it's not difficult to follow this. There's some other slime and things like that, but you realize it cut east and it started walking back along the docks. And you realize there's way too much of a pattern here of whatever is going on for this thing not to be sentient, because you can see it stopped it briefly idled here, and then it decided to turn around and go down the docks.
Okay.
That's really strange.
I'll let the group know that the being that we're following seems to be sentient, as this thing seems to be more aware of itself than the others. We should be careful and
We should
maybe
definitely
not kill it on sight.
Gendry. I mean,
Might not be
If
just
fully
the
dead.
answers.
a spell goes off, a spell goes off.
Look, it's not my fault Fireball came out of my hand.
Fireball.
Yeah, I'll keep following the.
Okay. All right. As you continue following it, you realize you're coming to a dilemma. You've retraced your steps back to where Gray Wind almost fell in. There's now a gap in front of you to overcome if you want to continue to follow this.
It still kept going through it.
You get the distinct impression this was there before. You just weren't paying attention to it because it was, there.
No, I just meant like it looked. So it looks like it did go through the acid.
No.
Oh.
You realize that wherever the docks collapsed here, it had been there before. You're
Oh.
just following like a speck here and there. Timber's really taking his time with this. The trail is actually growing cold, like he ran out of fluid or she ran out of fluid at some point.
Oh. You think it's worth continuing?
Yes.
All right. How are we gonna do this?
How wide? How far is this break?
It's about a 20-foot gap.
About 20 feet. Okay.
I mean, but the problem you ran into before, and I explained this for Bolrin, it's so decrepit here and
Yeah.
giving way that you think if jumping to the other side, there's a good chance that it'll collapse as well. And
Yeah.
you'll just make this whole situation even worse.
Okay. Is there any other routes that we can get to the other side?
You realize if you head back down the main dock and cut over onto several of like the partitions, you could probably get back to where you were coming from. But you'd basically just be retracing your steps that you made getting here.
So the only way to follow the blood would be following this path that we're currently on. There wouldn't be any other route to go. We'd have to go through the broken part of the scaffolding stuff.
No, you like I said, you could go back down that main dock and head and cut over, and you could basically intersect with the other side of this.
Oh, okay. I mean, if
It's
no
just going
one's
to take
opposed.
time. That's all.
Yeah, no. No, gosh, it's still the morning time, isn't it?
Yep.
We still got time. Well, let's do it.
So, all right. So I'll say it takes you another 45 minutes to do that.
I
So
just say it takes an hour.
I'm trying to cut you guys some time. So,
Yeah.
so as you flip back around and you go that, you rearrange yourself. You end up having to walk past several of these ramshackle buildings that you hadn't cut around to before.
All right, I'm better. Okay.
Sorry, guys, polishing off a beer. No, but so what you're looking at right now is you had come across several of these shacks before. Most of them had basically succumbed and fallen into the ocean that's here, just because they couldn't withstand, the torrent of these waves splashing them with whatever this caustic substance and slime is. However, a handful of these shacks have maintained. And as you're walking forward, Timber, everyone else following until you the word jump out of your skin might be too strong, but you hear someone go, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Ah! I could try and locate who is it?
You see a gnarled face of an old man peeking out from behind one of these shutters of these shacks. And
Jenkins?
looking at his face, you realize very quickly, definitely something going on with him. Go ahead and give me a medicine check for anybody who's proficient.
Oh,
Am I proficient? I don't think I am. 'Cause
I'm
that's wisdom.
I'm
trying to
not.
remember
I am not.
everybody who. I think Elpros is.
Alpros might be the only one.
Yep, Elpros is the only one.
We all stink at this.
Lucy, are you there?
She's getting
What?
ready to roll real quick. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Sorry, 1 second.
No, you're fine.
Rolling.
We need our healer. Ooh.
Hot damn.
Hey, yeah.
Okay, Elpros, you realize at first you're looking at this old man, and your first assumption is you're looking at his eyes, and you can see that they're completely glazed over and white. And it takes you a second looking at him. Your first thought is, you've seen so many of the Undying who have this same exact look, and you realize as he's looking out, poking his face, he's blind as a bat. This is somebody who's alive.
Huh.
Well, answer yourselves. What are you doing? Don't appreciate you making all this noise.
What?
How
You
are
heard me.
you? How are you alive?
How are you alive? Making all that damn noise.
We've fought
What?
many things to get here.
Well, keep the racket down. Some of us are trying to sleep.
How can you just wait? Hold on. How are you here? How are you just able to sleep? How have you not succumbed to anything here?
He looks at you and he says, I do this. This is how I sleep. And you see as he closes his eyes and then opens them.
Oh, shit, he got me there.
But he looks at you and he says, I'm just mind your business and you'll be fine. He says, and quit making so much noise. And almost immediately, you all hear something.
Oh.
I said, keep it down. And you see as he slams the shutter shut, you realize, all of you, immediately, that wasn't you.
Shit my pants. Oh,
That
fuck.
wasn't
You hear
us.
under the dock, all of you can see the spray of mist from the water splashing.
Oh no.
And you have no idea what the cause of it was. What are you doing?
Run.
Um. Mm-hmm. Can we enter stealth mode?
You can certainly try.
Good luck me.
um. Okay, so water sprayed up.
I mean, did we see anything where the water splash kind of subsided?
It's almost like something equivalently like dived or splashed into the water. You have no idea beyond the muck and everything else that's taking over the surface of the water.
Hmm.
I'm more curious about this old person being alive, just living here.
I mean, that is very curious.
How far did it sound away?
It was right underneath you. It was literally right below all
underneath.
of your feet. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And nothing's happening, like nothing comes busting out.
No.
Do we see what this guy's deal is?
I mean, I am very genuinely curious of what the fuck is going on with this old man. Because it doesn't seem like it's a very easy place to survive in, so how is this man just surviving? I know he says be quiet, but I feel like that's not really like a solution there.
You hear this muffled voice, keep it down, as you're sitting there talking.
Oh. I mean, he's being louder than we are, so.
Um.
There's so many questions.
Especially with the splash underneath us, like I'm just like, I don't know what we're gonna.
Should we just slowly back away from the splash? Like,
If we're gonna go back to following the blood, or going back to that spot, is that gonna keep us away from the splash, or is it gonna get us back to it?
The splash just happened underfoot. It's literally directly beneath you. So any way you go away from here is going to get you away from the splash.
Okay, let's continue to follow the blood then, since, I mean, I would like to continue to talk to this guy, but he's clearly not really doing a whole lot.
yeah. He doesn't
All
seem
right.
very helpful.
I said you're not
All right.
helpful.
You just hear mumbling on the inside. It's just muffled mumbling. He's talking to himself. You go away from here and you continue
crazy.
following these black droplets. You reach the intersection where you can see that the dock has succumbed and fallen away. And as you come to the Y in this fork, you realize it's heading back the way you came towards the fistmonger shack that you had spent your night in.
Mm.
Now, as you're traversing all of this, there's something strange you come across, Timber. Roll for a survival check again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Was that like an 80? Oh, 25.
Okay. So Timber, with that, I mean it's pretty indisputable. So as you're looking, you stop as you're looking down at where the tracks run cold. Whatever this drip was has come to a final end. There's a lot of it accumulated here, but you don't see anything past this point. And you kind of have to sit there and think for a minute. You start looking around and you see some large rocks in the water. And you see a smear on one of the rocks where there's a little bit of a black stain and what looks like skin that's peeled off on the rock. Beyond that is the shoreline, and you can only assume whoever or whatever this was jumped from here, went to the rock, and started going up the shoreline further towards the bluffs.
Hmm.
You realize that this means you would have to jump off the docks to go after this.
Damn, that seems a little crazy.
Is the shoreline covered in this stuff?
It is, but after a certain point, it's just the shoreline. It's just rocks and debris. But you'd have to essentially risk a lot to do this.
Oh wait, we can walk on water.
You can.
Well, one of us can.
Well, one of us.
Seems like I don't think we can continue the trail. Seems a little dangerous.
If you could get about right around like 25, 30 feet, you could get to a point in the shore where you don't have to worry about this slime. But unfortunately, you've got to basically clear 10 feet to this rock below that looks slippery and slimy. And then on top of that, you've got to basically jump the rest of the way to the shoreline.
Gotcha.
I mean, we can try. It just might be very dangerous. But it does seem like this undead almost had some kind of destination, or just really wanted to get out of here.
Timber, this is rolling back to your survival check.
Yeah.
It might not have been by choice. There might have been some sort of desperate move here for whatever happened.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe it ran into that creature.
Yeah. It's probably trying to get away from something. I mean, other than going to the tower, we've already established it's pretty rough. This is our only real other lead here.
Yeah, yeah. We don't have a lot else going for us. Honestly, I'm up for whichever. I'm okay trying to make the jump. I'm okay going
Could
towards
Emma
the tower.
Myers be
Whatever
the
you
MC?
guys think.
But
Whatever you guys are interested in.
Timberwood voice to like keep following the trail.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I would like to swan dive head first.
All right, perfect.
Yeah. Timber will go first and try and mark out a path for us.
Okay, you realize the first step in all of this is jumping about 10 feet down into the water on top of this basically larger boulder and several other rocks bundled together. That alone is going to be an acrobatic feat
Well,
without falling and slipping into the water.
can we tie the rope to Greywind? And I climb down the rope onto the rocks?
No, it's about 10 feet out from the docks.
Oh, like a distance of 10 feet. Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 10 feet away
Yeah,
from the
you'd
docks.
literally have to make a jump to the rocks.
Gotcha. Okay, I was thinking like downwards. Sure,
Oh, it's
yeah,
10
let's
feet
do
down.
it.
It's 10 feet down as well.
Yeah, 10 feet down, 10 feet
Yep.
away. Okay. What
Yeah,
is that? Is that a... Because you can jump... What is it? Your strength modifier is at 10 feet for every... So is this 10 feet I'm jumping, or is this 20 feet I'm jumping?
It's 10 feet.
Okay, so then...
In fact, it's a little, it might be a teeny tiny more than 10 feet, but I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is the
Okay.
acrobatics check.
Gotcha. Here we go. Acrobatics. Ooh.
Oh, okay. This is, do you have a point of inspiration you'd like to use?
Yeah, I'll use it.
Okay, go ahead and give me another roll. Remember, you don't burn it if you don't succeed.
Oh, that's right. That's better than what it was.
Okay,
took a
no, that's a
16.
success. You see as Timber takes not really a running jump. He gets on the edge, and you see as he jumps out and he tries to land as straight down as he possibly can and puts the full force of his body into slamming down on this rock and, an attempt to bolster himself and stand still when he lands. He doesn't do so 100% successfully. You see as he lands down and he almost immediately putting his full weight down starts to slip around, but he rights himself and corrects himself, and you see as his boots begin to smoke and sizzle the second he lands.
Oof.
Timber, I need another. You are making a standing long jump to the shoreline. You have to clear 15 feet.
Sweet
Can you
Jesus.
do that?
I don't know. How
That's
much is
very
15
tall.
feet?
All right, let's look it up. 5e standing long jump. So what is you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score.
My strength score is 0.
Oh
So
no.
you can only jump 10 feet, which means you're basically going to land in the water no matter what.
Oh fuck.
You'll be about ankle to knee deep, but you're going to land in the water.
And then it takes it takes 2 charges of water and to get that off me.
It depends on how bad it is.
Yeah. It depends on how bad.
So, you are you doing this?
Um
You're kind of in between a rock and a hard place now at this point, but
yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this.
okay. Much better option. much much better option. Okay, and you by the way, like I don't know if you knew this, but when you okay, never mind. You're good. If you click again, your character token will teleport to wherever you clicked.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So that said, yeah, when we're in combat, that's yeah, just a reminder. All right, so
That's
when
sick.
you realize you're not going to be able to make this, and you jump in air, and you, in a burst of fog, you appear on the shoreline, out of the reach of all of this. And as you begin looking around, you see immediately bits and pieces of flesh that have fallen off and burned off from whatever this substance was as this figure continues going along the cliffside here.
Okay. Um well, at this point I don't know if anyone else is following. I didn't really establish that when I jumped down.
Okay.
Pretty sure
Everyone
me
else,
and
you
Gray
just
can
saw
make
the
it.
utter turmoil that Timber had to go through to do this. And you realize most of you, in a physical sense, might be able to do this, but in a magical sense, it sure is it looks a lot easier doing it in a magical way.
I say if it's strength based, like 3 of us I think are okay.
That first jump is a doozy. You
Yeah,
realize,
that first
if you
jump is
fall
scary.
and flip off, you're gonna be submerged in this.
I was worried about Gray when
You'll be fine. Just come on down.
oh lord.
A little spicy.
A little
Just
spicy.
a little bit.
Gosh. I don't know if there's anything I can do if Gray Wind gets in trouble though. That's the problem.
Worst case scenario, you just sizzle a little.
Oh jeez. I guess me and Gray Wind will go next.
Okay.
I think we can
Bolrin,
do it easy.
I need you to make an acrobatics check. Whoever's going first.
Are you sure it's not a athletics check?
It is definitely an acrobatics check.
I mean,
The first one is definitely an acrobatics. The jump length is all strength. But this is your ability to withstand slipping and sliding once you hit the rock.
You got this.
I don't have this.
That is unfortunate.
I'll do inspiration.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah, there you go. Burn that inspiration.
You got it to use it.
All right, Bolrin, you land on the rock with such a heavy amount of force that you see as this slime squelches and spurts under your landing, and you see as it just goes everywhere underfoot, out and away from you. And these steel sabatons you have for boots are holding up relatively well against all of this. You just leap the rest of the distance to the shoreline, and you kind of just saunter up to Timber afterwards.
Say before
You're
I was gonna say before I jump over, could I help Greywind get down? Like I have my hands and I'm just gonna be like, "Come on, boy."
like that rock is not big enough for the two of you. He will absolutely knock you off when he jumps down.
Dang. All right, so I guess I gotta let him do his own thing, huh?
Yep.
He's a doggy.
Alrighty.
He only burned a little.
He's got the same dexterity as me. Oh, cool.
Holy shit.
And he's got a +4 to
Greywind
strength, so
Greywind makes this look easy. He jumps down, and you see as he lands all four paws almost pinpoint. And the second he lands, you see as he kicks off with his back legs and does this flying leap forward. He actually makes it further than you do, Bolrin, in that leap. And he just makes it look seamless. I mean, it's just almost feline agility from what he had done.
Bullard goes over and gives him a pat in the head. Good boy.
He growls a little bit.
Oh, and he's like Bullard like does the double hand thing and like shakes his head.
Yeah, Uncle Boy.
All right. As for the last two, Gendry, Elpros, how are the two of you doing this? Oh shit! No, no.
Oh no.
You might want to use
Elpros, would you like to use a
Yeah.
point of inspiration? Okay.
Yes, I would.
Go ahead and make another roll.
Not our fluffy
Oh,
man.
let's get it.
Come on.
Jamona.
Come on.
Oh no! Wait.
Oh
no!
Okay, so
Oh, better.
no inspiration used. A 10 is enough that you're not submerged. You just have part of your body fall in.
Oh,
So
Bullard's
this
getting the water ready.
you see as Elpros lands down and the front leg goes out from underneath you. And the second you land, you slide with your back leg. You land on your ass so hard, you're seeing stars as your coccyx is just absolutely almost shattered as you do this. And you slide along and you try and stop yourself. Your hands catch where you landed. And you realize you've just caught all of that caustic material, not only on your butt, but on your hands and your foot and the lower half of your calf on your right leg goes into the water submerged.
No.
You immediately pull your leg out and you start to feel the burn. I am making the roll right now.
Jump.
Elpro
So-
started the fire.
Oops.
Oh no.
Oh, you take 12 points of acid
God.
damage,
Oh
and it's
no.
continuing to burn you.
Jump
Um,
over.
You have enough strength that you can make the whole leap in one go. You don't even have to roll. So Elpros, you simply you stand up, you immediately you jump over as quick as you can is anyone doing anything here? Oh shit! I just saw
boring.
-62. That wasn't right.
I say Boren already had the water ready.
Okay, Bullring, you start applying. Use your charges of water. This is just going to be one charge of water.
And then along with the charges, he's gonna throw a little bit of
Oh,
healing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to make a roll for that. I apologize. I have to apologize on how bad. It's fucking terrible. Elbros is completely covered. It is literally going to take a full thing of water to get rid of all of this because it's so many different spots.
Alright, and then Polarin's gonna use some healing.
Okay.
Try to get it off.
All right. This is the second round of damage as you're sitting there trying to get all of this off. No, never mind. You're neutralizing it. Okay, never mind. You're fine. Okay.
How much damage did you take?
It was 12.
I'll pump 12. I'll pump like no. I mean I'll pump. I'll do 6 lay on hands, so you get 6 back. Because
Okay.
I still have a pretty large pool of that.
Thank you. Don't gotta.
This lady?
Danke shit. Okay. And Gendry, you watch as this catastrophe unfolds in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? You're the last one on the dock.
Gendry just jumps on the water.
You're gonna go back and talk to the old man?
Yep, see this.
No.
Yep.
You see as Gendry turns around and starts to walk down the dock.
I will.
It's not a poisoned condition, is it?
No, it's literally treated as acid damage.
All right. So it's the only thing that lay on hands can cure anymore.
That's enough. Gendry, as you jump down, your weight of your body is really what does it for you. The second you land, you start to slip and slide around a little bit. But for the most part, you're totally stable. How are you getting the rest of this distance? What's your strength?
Oh, I might get a -2.
Oh shit! Yeah, you literally 8 feet is your standing long jump. Jesus Christ! Okay, you got 15, you got to clear 15 feet.
Am I
Don't you have the ring of?
I got attuned to it. That's the problem.
Hold on. Do we have anything?
Oh, you are attuned to it.
Oh, I am attuned to it. Okay.
Yeah, you've been wearing it long enough. You're fine.
You know what? Out of curiosity, I will see if it I'll kind of stick my foot and see if I sink under at all.
You realize something very quickly. The film that's on top of the water it's still treated as some kind of liquid. However, it's still burning the bottom of your boots. So whatever you do, you got to make it quick.
I do a little tiptoe.
You see as Gendry just does this almost ballet dance across the water, and he manages to get to the other side relatively unscathed. By the time you reach the shoreline where everyone else is, there's some dirt and sand that you kind of kick your boots off into at that point, and you really rub the majority of that caustic substance off entirely. You're fine. No worries.
This ring is amazing.
Okay.
Sweet. I will try and pick up the path and see if there's any. Or pick up the trail again. Goodness gracious.
Okay. Timber, you using that 25, you continue to follow this around the cliffside, and you realize something. You're looking at a cave.
Oh.
You see the opening of it going directly into the side of this cliff, and you can see what maybe is torchlight on the interior. You can see it flickering now and then, but it's very faint.
I point out to the group and try and stealthily approach?
Yes.
Should Bolrin just wait?
If you want to, you can. It's up to you.
I was being funny because I'm not stealthy.
Oh, yeah. No, I totally get it.
If there's a real emergency, just scream.
Dang, Daddy.
The word is click clack.
Click clack!
Click clack help.
We need your monster.
Click clack's the real hero in all this.
Yeah, I'd be interested in slowly approaching.
Okay. All right. You make your way forward, and I'm sorry. Is everybody moving their way forward, or is it just Gendry? I'm sorry. I kind of zoned out there for a second.
Timber and Gendry, I think.
Elbros? What's Elbros?
Is Bolin really staying behind?
I think we were supposed to scream if he needed help. If we needed help.
Are you gonna approach
Oh,
with
for
us?
legit. Oh, okay. I'll come with you.
Yeah, because right now we're just scouting the entrance. We're not actually
Yeah.
going in yet.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So the three of you make your way forward, and Greywin and Bolrin are just keeping an eye out behind you just in case anything happens. And as the three of you make your way forward, you can see there is, in fact, a torch that seems to be bracketed onto the side of this cave wall. This is clearly man-made, as you can see hewn stone carving out the interior of this opening to make it wider. And you realize that there's a cobbled path underfoot leading further inside. Everything is moist and wet and dripping, and you can see that the tunnel ahead curves off very quickly, completely out of sight from the entrance.
Nothing looks to be at the entrance. It looks just to be an open cave currently. No
You
signs of
just
life.
basically see a tunnel leading off around a bend.
All right. I'll look back at Bolrin and Bolrin, come on.
Where?
All right. And then I mean, we're not going to be able to stealth in a cave with clinking armor.
Clink, 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 clink.
All right.
So we'll go ahead and head in.
All right.
Does Gendry still have his 150 feet?
I think so. Yeah, technically. Yeah.
Okay. If so, then I would kind of put Gendry a little bit ahead. I can see farther.
Okay, Gendry, as you really have taken the lead here, as you begin looking around, you see that the tunnel begins to expand, the mouth of it opening wide into a vast chamber. All the while, you hear the drip, drip, drip on the interior of this cave. Stalactites and stalagmites abound all around you, and you can see three distinct paths leading through here with your dark vision. The first of which descends down low. All of you can see this. You see the telltale green glow of the slime that coats the water along the bottom path. It doesn't seem to exist anywhere else in the cavern, but you can definitely see that the ocean has pooled into this cavern in some way, somehow, some form. Looking to the right of you, the tunnel continues along, basically ushering upwards and further beyond your line of sight entirely. The third path goes to the left, and you can see between stalactites and stalagmites going floor to ceiling, there's an opening that allows you to look down into that area that I'd spoken of that's glowing green. But you can also see there's a number of what looks to be moving things or figures in the cavern. You aren't entirely sure what they are at first, but you can tell that they're all walking along the path below. While, the dim light is enough to see that it's there, it's not enough to see what Gendry's seeing at this distance. In addition to that, Gendry, you see someone further on along the path descending downwards. As you're looking, you see a figure holding their forearm, missing a hand. That figure is looking around and looking down at the figures moving below.
How far away?
Roughly about 60, 70 feet.
Wait. I just say wait.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You see as that figure continues to stalk the figures below, much like you're stalking both groups. After those figures completely move and basically vacate the area down below near the water.
I said wait towards the person.
Oh. Okay, so well, you see them vacate. Oh, I gotcha.
I want to see if I get a reaction from the person with the missing hand.
Oh, you're gonna approach them and say something.
I've sent message towards it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. I didn't have it on the chat. That's my apologies.
That'd be good.
Okay, so you see as the figure looks around, completely confused and having no idea. And you can see as they mouth words of something, but nothing happens. You can see frantically this figure is looking around like, who's there? Okay. You see as the figure just kneels down and is sitting there looking down at these other figures.
I'll turn towards Timber. I sent a message and it appears as though they're waiting.
So they are sentient.
Do we move closer?
Yeah.
All right, we
Okay.
will slowly approach it.
Okay. I need. Well, are you guys just approaching, or are you doing it stealthily?
Timber's out. We'll do stealth.
I think so too.
Give me them rolls.
As that this can be. 13's not terrible.
Okay.
27's kind of low.
We're a smart ass over here. Okay. All right. Is Ulrin and Greywind making their way down?
I guess.
Give me them rolls.
No, that's not bad.
Wow!
Two
Wow!
fucking 12s. Holy shit.
Oh,
Just nothing but
good then.
wow. No
Oh,
fucking
Ah!
Grey
way.
Wind over here. Jesus Christ.
Oh
You're
my god, look at all the
riding.
emojis.
You're riding Greywind. That's why.
Okay. You start making your way down, and about halfway, you see as the figure turns around and sees you coming down. You can see this greasy haired young man who looks pallid and pale, and you can see he's clutching this forearm of this missing hand that he's managed to gnaw through. You can see the black ichor around his lips and his mouth where he probably chewed his own hand off in order to escape. And you see as he waves to you, his hands going back and forth in motion like, don't come here, don't come near me. You're about halfway down towards him when he does this and he sees you.
I will message. Can you speak?
You see, he doesn't say anything. He keeps his mouth shut. He keeps motioning you, don't come near. You see as he's throwing his hands out, like, don't do it.
So even if I like actually cast message towards him, and
Oh,
I
he's
say,
not
"Can
saying
you
anything.
speak?"
He's
Oh,
totally
okay.
silent.
And I will see if you say, "You could speak in your mind towards me." Oh no,
As
I
he
guess
he
I gotta
replies
whisper.
back to you, he
Mhm.
says, look up.
Oh no.
You see
I'll
as he's
look up.
No.
pointing up, as you stop, all of you collectively, quiet enough where you are, you see numerous creatures clinging to the ceiling of the cavern,
Mhm, mhm,
milling about, almost practically crawling along the ceiling
mhm,
in
mhm.
sporadic movements where they dart back and forth. And you can see there's maybe silkworms or grubs or bats, whatever it might be in the area, they latch onto them and you see as they viciously go about eating and devouring them as they find them. And you realize exactly why he was saying, don't come closer. That is where we're going to leave off for the night, guys.
Mhm, mhm,
God
mhm. Yep,
damn.
No.
I figured.
Your successful stealth checks on that could have ended in a totally different scenario.
So
You
I
guys,
Yeah,
got
bad.
that could have
super
got
hit.
a little scary.